What was your history with the Opry? Like originally, when you were a little kid even, what was the first introduction you had to the idea of it?
Well, it used to air on TV every week. You know, I'd watch it with my family and it would come on the radio. And that's really how I got my country music education it was always on out in the barn or out in the shop working on, you know, this or that with my dad. But in the house just watching. And I remember because growing up, I didn't get to go to concerts. But watching the Opry, watching award shows, watching concert specials. I remember watching, you know, like Garth and Central Park, or when Chesney did Neyland Stadium up in Knoxville. Just those shows were just like, who are these superheroes? Man, this is unbelievable.
And they're not far from you. If you don't know, Dustin grew up.
Yeah, I'm only
how many miles?
About an hour and a half from the Opry.
Less than 100 miles away.
My first time to the Opry, I snuck in backstage.
I love this.
Jimmy Wayne lived next door to a friend I met at like a bar here.
Yeah.
A friend of a friend. And my friend that knew that guy couldn't go to the Opry. He's like, man, you can go with my ID. Because Jimmy got him tickets. So I went with this dude's ID and got him backstage. My first time ever at the Opry.
Nice.
Backstage, and I'm freaking out because I'm not supposed to be there. We got past like fake ID buying beer back in the day. Got past the guard station. Got him backstage, and I'm walking around with all these legends.
Well, that's the thing. Where do you go? Because now you're backstage, and there's all these dressing rooms. And the guy that had tickets, was supposed to go hang out with Jimmy Wayne.
Yeah.
But you don't probably know Jimmy Wayne, so you're just in the halls.
I don't really know the guy I'm with.
Yeah. So you're just wandering.
Oh, I was scared to death, man. I was sweating bullets.
Hello, Whispering Bill.
Exactly.
I'm Dustin.
Exactly. And I remember watching the curtains, come up, and there's the Opry in front of me. And it's magical. It still takes my breath away when I see it. But I remember seeing that and going, wow, one of these days I want to see this from the circle. I just kept visualizing that. And I really think there's something to visualizing things you want to see happen in your life. And, I visualized that over and over again. And years later it happened.